Well, hello there everyone. All in one chess, this side. So today I will be taking up a match between two great grandmasters, Magnus Carlsen and Hikaru Nakamura. So before we start, I request you to please like and share the video, and if you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And I also have a very interesting puzzle for you all at the end. So stay tuned. Let's start. Here Magnus is white and Nakamura black. Magnus starts off with the move d4, nf6, c4, providing more pressure on the center, e6, knight c3 and bishop b5 pinning the knight, and white plays e3. Usually it is preferred to play queen c2 or bishop d2 at this position instead of e3. And now here black castles on the king side. White plays bishop d3. Black plays c5. White plays knight e2, providing extra protection for that d4 pawn. Black plays d5, a3, bishop into c3 and then b into c3. And now here black takes that c4 pawn, d into c4, bishop into c4, and black plays queen c7. White plays bishop a2, trying to prevent any discover attacks that can come from like c into d4, b6, castle on the king side, and then black plays bishop a6, pinning that knight, bishop b2, and then black plays knight c6, rook c1, rook a c8, and then c4, c into d4 and e into d4, and black plays queen e7. And now here white plays the move d5, attacking the knight, e into d5. Here white has sacrificed and his pawn, and then here white plays rook e1, trying to give a discover attack to the black, and bishop into c4, and then knight g3 attacking the queen. And after queen d8, white plays bishop b1, and now black plays the move b5, knight f5, d4, and white plays queen d2, and after bishop e6, white plays rook c5, protecting the knight as well as attacking that b5 pawn. A great move by Carlsen. a6, and then knight into g7. A brilliant move by Carlsen, opening the king file, king into g7, and then queen g5 check, king h8, and then queen h4, rook g8, rook into c6, and rook into c6. Now here you will be thinking that white has this position down, white is playing down, but if you check the CPU here, white is actually at the upper hand in this game. Further on, bishop into d4, taking that pawn, and king g7, trying to protect that f6 knight, and then queen into h7 check, because that knight is pinned and queen is protected by that b1 bishop. King f8 is force, queen h6 check, king e8, he did not protect, because if he had played king e7, well, white could have played bishop into f6 anyway, and king e8 and bishop into f6, retrieving that knight, queen a5 attacking that rook and also threatening to mate white, queen e3 protecting the rook, then queen b6 trying to exchange the queens, and rook d1, trying to mate on that d8 square if black takes the queen. Rook d6, then bishop d4, attacking the queen. Queen c6. Here the best move was the move b4, because white cannot take that b6 queen, because after rook into d1 it would be a mate. Queen has to come in between, queen e1 and rook into e1 mate. This, queen this force and mate. So not considering this move, here black plays queen c6, bishop e4, attacking the queen once again. Queen c4 is force, and then white plays h3 because his king back rank is weak and it is prone to mates, vulnerable to mates, sorry. Bishop king e8 and bishop into, rook d2, rook e8, king h2, and that is not the best move here actually. The best move was bishop e5, attacking the rook. Anyway, so here black plays bishop d5 himself, bishop f5 check, bishop has to come in between, and then white retreats his bishop back to the d3 square, attacking the queen. Queen a4 force, and then bishop e5, rook d5 is force, and then queen a7 check, king c6, and queen c7 checkmate. So I think the only blunder made by black was taking that c6 rook. Actually, if we take, yes, so I think this was a blunder, taking that rook c6. I think that was a mistake. I don't know. White was up anyway. Rook into c6 was not a blunder actually. Well, but he shouldn't have done rook into c6. He should have played rook g4, attacking the queen first. Should have played rook into g4 actually. Sorry, rook g4, attacking the queen. Rook into and queen into. Sorry, bishop into actually. Queen into would be a blunder. It would still be an equal, not an equal position. White will be slightly better, but anyway it was not played in the match. So now it's time for the puzzle of the day. So here is your puzzle. White to play and win. I give you 10 seconds to find the answer. If you want more time, you can pause the video. So your time starts now. So time's over. If you found the answer, well and good. Write that down in the comment section. If you haven't found out the answer, I am here to tell. So the answer is knight e6 check, king e8, queen d8 check, bishop into d8 is force, rook f8 check, and after rook into f8, knight g7 checkmate. So that's all for today. Be sure to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Bye.